Welcome back, Cozy Travelers. If you're new to my channel, I thank you so much for clicking this. And if you're back for another video, thank you for coming back. Today, we're just kind of going to be going through a quick haul that I just did from a store called Papier Plume in New Orleans. They are I believe, originally French family that started this store. And I had heard about it from watching a few other stationery videos on YouTube. And so when I was kind of planning, I was like, okay, I definitely want to make sure that I hit the store. So they're mostly known for a lot of their wax seals. And only recently did I really start getting into it. So I was like, okay, the one thing I definitely want to make sure I get is a stamp from there, because they have a lot of exclusive ones, and if I can, a really cool handle. So first up we have here is this really cute moon and stars and clouds wax stamp, and separately I bought this really pretty kind of minty sagey handle. And now I tested this handle out on my other wax seals, and it works perfectly. So I guess this size, which I think 8 millimeters, is pretty standard for the size of these. So that was great. And hold on, let me move. Oh, we also did go to Cafe de Mons. This was the big postcard I got. Okay, and again, that's the information. And so again, this is the one I got. And because I got the wax stamp, I really wanted to try out wax paste. I had never heard of this before, but in our Discord, we have people that do it pretty avidly, and I had seen some of the stamps they had given out as like little gifts and was wondering how they had gotten that gold kind of finish onto it, and they told me that it was this paste. So I saw that they had it there, so I just kind of pick this also up. And actually, I did place it online. They do have an option to pick up in store. And because I knew I wanted to order what I could the day I was going to be there, I placed it a couple days early, and I went into the store and I picked it up. Unfortunately, they didn't have one thing, which was a sticker book, but that was fine. They were able to refund me for that. And I actually ended up getting some other stuff, which I'm going to be showing in a moment. But yeah, so that was the wax related items. And actually, before I finish up there, I did want to show, I already tested it out. I am a newbie at wax stamping, so when I was using the I have like a mold for the outside. I'm still trying to get that perfectly. So right now this is like, it didn't make it all the way around, but it's really cool. And this is what that gold looks like, and it sets on it. So like after I let it set for like a day, this isn't coming off. Like you have to really rub it, but it's really not coming off, and it looks so cute. And what I like to do with these is I like to give them away to people. So what I do is I put a little double-sided sticker in the back, and then they're able to stick it to stuff. Okay, the next stuff I did not order online. This stuff I just kind of picked up while I was in the store. I saw these two really cute crocodile stickers, and we had gone just after Mardi Gras, so like these seemed really cute and kind of fitting, and I didn't get really any like crocodile stuff from anywhere else, so these were kind of, they filled that void for me. And yeah, these were great. They had so many stickers too, but I really liked these. The other thing I picked up, which I was going to actually order online, and didn't want to do anything until I got into the shop, was these Kaweco clips. So I got one in gold for my AL Sport in Vibrant Violet, and the silver, and this one is a secret one because this is going to be on a new pen that's coming in soon. Watch out for that video coming probably in a couple weeks. So I got these two, and the reason I didn't order them online to do the pickup as well is I wanted to ask them what they thought about how these clips felt on the AL Sport, because I had seen mixed reviews online that sometimes it scratched it and sometimes it didn't, and this is softer than this, so there shouldn't be much change, like there much rubbing of the two metals. So I asked the worker at the time, and he was like, yeah, he doesn't really see much issues. And I even told him, I was like, I'm not planning on really taking this off a lot. Like once it's on here, this is on here. I don't see myself getting the clips for my regular sports, but for the ALs, I just love how that looks. So I got those two colors. Okay, and now for my favorite thing that I got, which was a pen. I had planned on getting this, but I wanted to see if I could test out the nib in store. And the reason for that was when I tried to find this pen online, I turned to Reddit and YouTube a lot for reviews, and I hadn't seen any on these. And that is the Papier Plume pocket pen. I think it's called, the model's called Murano. And this colorway is called Green Tea. Now, why it's called Green Tea, I'm not 100% sure, because it's really giving like more of a jade, like a light jade. Regardless, I knew it was going to be a small pen, but when I saw it in store, I immediately fell in love. Like, I was like, okay, let me test out the nib, and if the nib is pretty good, I'm sold. I believe the pen retails for $109, and then with tax and everything it was $120. I only brought a personal item on the trip, so thankfully I just kind of put this in my bag. And so not only is this pen really cute, but what I like about it is that it posts through threading on the back. And right now, I don't know why I'm having issues, because I didn't have issues this whole time with this pen. Oh, there we go. So this is its full size. And it's so cute. I've already inked it up, so I'm going to probably bring you in a little closer to kind of show you how that writes. But I'll show you the nib there. And on it, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that close, but on there is his signature. So this is Jean-Pierre Lepine. And then I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, because it is a French name. So we're going to assume I did. And if not, well, oops. His signature is also on the cap there. And it really has this really cool curved clip. And yeah, actually, funny enough, I do have my Kaweco right here. So let me just bring it a little closer. And this box was really cool. So this is, obviously I had opened it, and the worker there was nice enough to wrap it up in a little tissue paper. And this is a like wood bottom, and then the top, the surrounding case is like corrugated board. But yeah, okay, so here is the pen, and here's my Kaweco AL Sport posted. And as you can kind of see, using the grids of the background, they're pretty much the same size. Like, okay, just this, the Kaweco's a smidge shorter actually, because the nib on the Kaweco is a lot smaller. So let me bring these up closer. So yeah, you can see the nib on this is a lot smaller than this. So that's really what gives it its size. But yeah, as a pocket pen, it's great. I think it's adorable. Let me whip out a paper and kind of test it out for a little. Okay, awesome. I brought you in a little closer. And I'm just going to do a little bit of, I guess, a little doodling and scribbling, just to kind of see how the pen works. Oh, before I do that, actually. So the pen itself takes the international converter, so actually the same one of the Kaweco. But when I was talking to the worker, he was like, oh, if you're planning on putting the Kaweco converter, it doesn't work. And I said, oh, okay, what about the collapsible one? And I guess he hadn't heard about that one yet, the foldable. So I was telling him, because I had gotten these, and I'd run into the same problem with the regular Coeco like converter not working in the traveler's notebook, but this one did. So I was like, I know that one's a pretty shallow body, so I'm pretty sure that this should work for this pen. And he's like, yeah, if it folds, because this is the part that would cause you the issue, he's like, yeah, it should definitely work. And sure enough, it does. And there's a lot of threads here, so I don't really open that much. But right now I have this inked up with Birmingham Pen Company in, let's see if I could spell this right, chlorophyll. Yeah. This is a really pretty green, and this pen writes pretty wet. They let me test out the fine and the medium, and I really thought I was going to be going for the fine, and then I tested out the medium and was like, no, I'm going to be going for the medium. And yeah, this pen, it just writes super smooth, like, and pretty wet, to be honest. I mean, Birmingham Pen Company, to me, from what I've seen from my pens, like I said, pretty wet ink. So I think it works really well with this pen. I am contemplating swapping out maybe for a mid-season pen check-in to swap this out for the Ferris Wheel Morningside Mint, which is going to be interesting because I find Ferris wheel press inks to run a little drier. So we'll see if I swap it out for that, because I think that color and this would work really well. But yeah, this pen to me was definitely worth it, and a really special purchase from the store, to be honest, because Papier Plume is one of the main distributors of this pen, and even through wholesale to other stores that they sell to, the pocket pen is not available anywhere else. At least when I looked online for it, like, it wasn't available anywhere. So this is a really kind of special purchase there that kind of commemorates me going to New Orleans for the first time. And even the team there was like, yeah, this is one of our best selling pens. Like, they get in so many and they honestly sell it so fast. So I'm really happy about that. Just close this up and just wrap up with this really kind of cute overview of everything I got. I know this was a really short video, but I really kind of wanted to show off the little things I got. I don't always do like really big hauls, so I think this was kind of really special for the trip, and honestly a lot more than I thought I was going to spend, because I knew I liked the pen, but I was like pretty sure I wasn't going to love it. But then I saw it in person and was like, yeah, I'm going to buy it. But yeah, if you're ever in New Orleans, definitely stop into the store. The people that work there are so sweet. The store itself is really nice. There's so many wax seals. They have their own inks. They have like a bunch of names based around like New Orleans. So there's like Red Bean and there's like Mardi Gras. And I believe at the, I don't know if in store or if they had sold out yet, but they did release their own pen. And so I don't know if it's still available, but you could check on their website. And yeah, so if you're ever in the area, definitely stop by, and I hope you enjoyed this short video. Alrighty, I'll see you in a couple weeks, everybody. Bye.